Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. We are in this world so that we can serve other people, serve humanity, and through serving humanity, serving other mankind, we are then through that service to others are able to serve the Supreme Lord. And through serving the Supreme Lord and keeping him happy, keeping him satisfied, keeping him contented, and taking care of a Sanchita Karma, doing the activities of the Prarabdha Karma, then we are moving towards fructifying the elevation of our souls, elevation to the Supreme Energy and meeting with the Supreme Energy. So, Karma is very, very important, service is very important, faith, justice, rules and regulations, principles, commitment, loyalty, all these are very, very important. But if there is one house which signifies this more than any other's house, it is the 10th house. The 10th house is also the house of your Kriyaman Karma. That means all the actions that you choose to do and you do in this life, and through that karma you are able to try and go to the next level. The next level, the 12th house, is 3 houses away from the 10th house. So without the effort of the Kriyaman Karma based out of the 10th house, you don't get the chance to take a crack at moksha. So the 10th house is very, very important house, very karmic placement, because the natural ruler is also Saturn, and because it is the Capricorn sign, the sign of dedication, commitment, loyalty, rules, regulations, so an order and structure. So the placement of the 10th house lord in any house is very, very important and directly connects your karma, your Kriyaman Karma, to the areas of that house and indirectly to your moksha, to salvation itself. So it's a very, very important placement. Other thing is, it is a Kendra house and it is 4 places away from the Lagna. So that is another important denotation, because it is also supposed to be the strongest Kendra house, because it is the last Kendra house after the 1st, 4th and the 7th. So the placement of the 10th house lord in any of the houses is very, very important, and those areas will then give you a chance at moving to the next level. So today let's see what is the placement of the 10th house lord in different houses, bringing to us as results, as probable events that and situations that are brought about, and how we can utilize them to then move to the next level and try and improve our karma. So let's start with the placement of the 10th house lord in the first house. Let's begin with what are the results in the first house. Now the placement of the 10th house lord in the first house is a very, very karmic placement. One, here the placement of the planet which denotes karma itself is getting placed in the Lagna. So the 10th house of karma, Kriyaman Karma, order, structure, commitment, all of that, and a reputation and authority, especially authority and a position, is all getting placed in the Lagna, which also stands for how people see us, how people look at us. And so authority that is given to us through our work, through our karma, through our careers, through our work, is getting connected to how people see us. So through the office that we get, through the authority that we get of the 10th house, we get the reputation, name, fame and standing in society. So that's why it's a very, very important placement of 2 things coming together. So here the native is always looking at how I can lead my life with more discipline, with more organization, and his or her reputation will be of a person, or at least they want the reputation to be of a person who is very organized, who is very, very sophisticated in his approach to work, who is disciplined and will not bite an eyelid to work long hours, and will be committed to his work, will be loyal to his supervisors and be loyal to authority and to rules and regulations, will never go out of place with rules and regulations. At least the DNA given to the individual is that. Now of course, based on the planetary placements, there can be changes from person to person how this dissemination acts out, but at least this is the probability given to you. So the person will always try and increase his reputation or standing in society, or how people see him with respect, based on his own career results. So he will want to elevate himself at his work, in his work area, not just through promotions or increments or what designation he has at work and what department he is working in, whether he is the senior leader or department head or MD or CEO, not just through that, but also how he is able to do something with that authority and do something for society. And he wants to leave a legacy behind, a strong legacy behind of having achieved something. Long after he is gone, he should be remembered. So that's why this is an important placement. This is also a Raj Yoga placement, because now the 10th house lord, one Kendra house going into another Kendra house, the Lagna. But the Lagna is also seen as a trine house. So a Kendra house lord going into a trine house and a Kendra house, which the Lagna denotes, is a very, very important placement. Now this is also important because if the person falters, if the person is not disciplined in his life, then major achievements of life may not come about. If the person does not respect authority, is not able to get along with his superiors and his managers, then too his growth at his work, his growth in life in general, because the 10th house is not only about career or work, but this is any action that you do, any kriyaman karma that you do. So not being able to get along well with people, especially of those who have they themselves have offices and they themselves are people of authority, and not being able to get along with authority figures, including the people at work, you will find that you will face challenges. Sometimes this could also be challenges with older people in your family, older people in society, and even maybe your dad. So this is a good placement where a person is able to do things with discipline. Then because it is also 4 houses away from the 10th house being placed in the Lagna, so with discipline, with commitment, with following a structure and being committed and loyal and ability to work with people will get you riches of the 4th house, which means that you will have all the things, all the conveniences, all the goodies, and you will get your mental peace and domestic happiness out of what you do at work. So if you have a lousy day at work, when you come back home, you may not enjoy your one focus is always at work and you feel bad about things not going right at work. Your home is also important for you, but till you get the satisfaction and the peace of having done a good job at work, you are not able to get the peace at home. In your mind, you are not able to get the peace, you are not able to get out of the anxiety mode. And so this is a good placement if you are somebody who is a workaholic, because this placement allows you to be that and to achieve. Those people who will be lazy, who will not be able to keep a discipline, who will be procrastinating, such people will lose out. So if you are lazy and you don't want to do this, don't want to do that, it's not easy for you to get out of bed, it's not easy for you to structure yourself, not to have a discipline, not to be committed to your work, not to send your emails on time, not to keep your promises, not to pay your bills on time, then such a person will see that you will always lag behind the others, and then you will question, why am I the person who is missing out? The reason you are missing out is because the DNA of success that is given to you, order, structure, discipline, not procrastinating but getting along with it, being loyal and working with authority figures to make it happen, and on a day-to-day basis keeping in mind that you need to do a certain karma so that you do better in life, so that those results will not come to you. So if you have the 10th house lord in the first house, please ensure that you do everything in life with the discipline. If you are not disciplined, your health will suffer. If you are not disciplined, you will have mental tensions. If you are not disciplined, the thinking ability of the Lagna will get affected. If you are not disciplined, organized, and you are not committed, and you are not ready to work long hours, then the mental peace and the happiness will also be missing in your life, in spite of having all the goodies. And the major riches in life you may not get if you are not following the duty, the convention, the rules, the regulations and the principles which are laid down by the 10th house. And if you do that, then not only will the results of life come to you, name, fame, respect, all the material resources will come to you, but also you have a strong crack at salvation itself, at getting your moksha itself. So good placement, blessed trade placement, work hard, keep on it and achieve what the house lord is giving you as basis the potential laid out for you. That is the placement of the 10th house lord in the first house for you. The placement of the 10th house lord in the second house is a very good placement, because now your career is getting connected with money and it is 5 houses away from itself, which means that principles and values of the second house to earn money are getting connected to the discipline, organization, commitment, following structure of the 10th house. If somebody works with principles and with dedication and with commitment, ready to work long hours and is focused on income, focused on money, focused on savings, then why won't the results come to such a person? Especially if the person is able to get along well with supervisors and managers, because this is what the placement does. Being 5 places away, it shows that if you are somebody who is dedicated and you like to do what you do, this gives you an association of also liking what you do. So many times such people will choose vocations or professions which they also have an interest in or keen interest in, or in fact they love to do that. Then they will get higher success, richer success. If you have made compromises and you are doing something where your heart and soul is not in it, then this placement will not give you more earning, more savings. Many times people reach out to an astrologer and ask that I work so hard, I do this, why am I not getting success? You need to understand the placements. You need to understand the strengths which are given to you in your horoscopes. If you are not playing by the strength, if you are not playing by the potential that is given to you, and if you are going on in a different tangent, how can you get success? The fruits are in one direction and you are going towards the desert. How can you go get those results? So this is a good placement of choosing what you like to do, or choosing what you like to do as a profession and a career, and then you get all the success in life. This is the person who is very security minded. They are not more money minded because they want money. They want money because they are looking for security, because the second house is also the house of savings. So such people earn a lot, or want to earn a lot, or put a lot of effort to earn a lot, and they like to save. This is also good placement to take risks, because it is 5 houses away from itself. So such a person will take risks, will not stop himself from changing track. If he is not liking what he does, he may take a risk of changing his profession, changing the company that is working in, changing the industry that he is working in, and choosing something which he feels is more fruitful. But if such a person is not doing his job with principles and values and moves away from ethical and moral conduct, then you will find that the success which is supposed to come to you of the material type, especially the money and the earnings, may be kept away from you. The other thing is that you may also get involved in a family profession or follow in the direction of the family or father. There will be somebody in your family who may have done the same kind of work, or may be working in the same industry or working in the same business, and then you have walked in their path, and you also get success in a family connection. This could also be somebody who is very, very good in accounts, in financial accounting, because going 5 places away. This is also good placement where the children may follow in your direction later on, because again of the 5th house connection. However, lot of gains come to you over a period of time if you're doing your karma, if you're doing your work with dedication, commitment, looking at earnings, being willing to take the risks, but not speculate and take risks into investments which will not bear fruit for you. Then if it's an inimical placement, then your savings will be wiped out. So if you are investing in some speculative investments too much into markets, into shares and in the stock exchange, and you put a lot of money there trying to make a fast buck without putting the hard work in it, this is also placement of losing money or savings being wiped out. So be a little careful in your investments, work hard, be ready to work the long haul and not take shortcuts, work with principles, with dedication. You will find that you will get good success. Here, how you use language, how you use your words, how you keep your commitment is very important. If you are making a promise, you better keep it, because the second house is also the house of language. This is also your tongue. So as it is said, you should keep your word. Keep your word, and if you have good relation with the supervisors and work with the dedication, lot of success, lot of money, lot of savings comes to you. Go for it if you have this placement. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 3rd house is a good placement from a service point of view. Here, rather than getting connected to business, this is a very, very strong service oriented placement where you start off in a service. Even if you're doing business, you will do business in a line where you're serving others. So some repair work that you are doing, or some selling of some products or commodities where the other people you are serving are making their lives better, is this placement. Such a person starts off with a career, starts off with a job, and after working for a few years realizes that he should be doing something else besides working for somebody else. So this person may start off with a lot of dedication, commitment and hard work, and then realizes after a period of time that the kind of success that he wants is not coming through as much as he should be anticipating and as much as he deserves. So what he does is then changes his track, or looks at changing his track, tries to do something of his own also, and then gets success. This is a good placement if you are working on your branding, in your marketing, in your ability to communicate well, working with people who are your supervisors or like-minded people of authority, or getting into partnership somebody who is of authority and working with them and then establishing a business. You may start off with short journeys or locally in your neighborhood, and then do very, very well later on, using the social media, using technology to market yourself, to brand yourself well, is this placement. So if you have a service bent of mind, you're ready to work long hours, not let go of your principle, this is a good placement. This is also a good placement where you'll have to face a lot of competition, being placed 6 houses away. Without overcoming competition, you may not be able to get gains, whether in your career or your work or in your business. So if you start off your career and if you're not getting the kind of success that you anticipate, there could be somebody who's working behind your back and spoiling your chances at increments or growth. So if you enjoy a good close relationship with your supervisors and managers and prove to be assets to them, then you can curb the competition, the hidden competition which is coming from behind your back. If it's an illegal placement, there could also be challenges of court cases or litigations being initiated against you if, again, as I said earlier, you don't work with discipline, you don't work with commitment, you sacrifice rules and regulations to try to make a shortcut or to make a fast buck. Being 6 houses away, as long as you're very service oriented, you stick to your values and principles, you work closely with your colleagues and team members, keep them in your good books and work on having a good rapport with your supervisors and managers, this is an excellent placement of starting in a job or career, later on doing your self-enterprise, doing your own business and making a lot of money from it. Here, communication is the key, use of technology and social media is the key. Learn to use it very well. Learn to be somebody who's very hardworking, loyal and ready to put in hard work. Nobody will be able to stop you. Such is the energy of the placement of the 10th house lord in the 3rd house for you. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 4th house is a very good placement where you are now connecting your career and your job to the 4th house of domestic peace, domestic happiness and mental peace, which means the better you do at your job, the more mental peace you will get, the more domestic happiness you get. This may also be a placement of getting strongly connected to real estate, to land or home appliances or any conveniences of life. So any conveniences that you see in the home around you, this is the placement of you working in that direction or serving in that direction or buying and selling in that direction. So strong placement where you are adding value to other people's life, where you are adding value or helping other people's domestic life, either through your appliances or through your services, or how you're beautifying the home, or you're selling them a home, or in the upkeep of the home. So this is a very, very strong placement that the more you serve others in trying to beautify their home or making their life better, a more convenient life for them, even a luxurious life for them, then you will make a lot of money and you will gain a lot. However, relationships is the key here. Even if you are dealing with clients or customers, it's very important to have good relation with your clients and customers and your vendors. Through these relationships, you will be able to add more value and you will be able to have a better career and work. Your karma will also be good because you are now keeping people happy. Because the 10th house the 12th house of karma, or the 12th house of moksha is 3 houses away from the 10th house, which means without effort you don't get moksha. Now the 10th lord has gone into the 4th house, into its seven places from itself, which means how you are helping others, how you are trying to add value to anybody's life who you are in touch with on a day-to-day basis, or you work with on a day-to-day basis. As long as you have a service bent of mind of helping others and improving people's lives and serving others, this is a very, very good placement. However, relationships and business relations is also an important thing. You could do business related to products related to home or home decor, or anything related to home as well. This is also a good placement where you are getting a mental happiness and your domestic happiness from how you are able to work in your home also, which means serving your own family. Having good relation with your spouse is also very, very important. Working closely with the spouse, keeping the home environment full of peace will automatically also get you good gains in your service. The other thing is also that through this placement you may also work out of home. That means home becomes your office. So sometimes such people bring their laptops home, they will log into from their homes, they may have a home office. This is also a strong placement of somebody who is a consultant, who is a lawyer, who also has a home office, or he has a office, maybe he works somewhere else, but when he comes back home he also gets a lot of work done, in fact more important work done out of home. So it's a good overall placement of making money through relationships, through having your own business also later on, and through relationships being able to increase your output to others, improving other people's lives. And what are we in this life other than to improve other people's lives and to serve them? So if you have this placement, you have a strong connect to being very happy in your life, to make all the material resources of the 4th house, but through relationships. So with this placement, relationships is the key. How you work with your team members is the key, and if you are able to do that, you get both happiness as well as mental peace and material gains. A great placement. Don't misuse the placement if you have such a placement. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 5th house is a very good placement, because now it's a Raj Yoga placement of the 10th house lord going into the 5th house. Now the placement of a Kriyaman Karma planet going into the house of the Sanchita Karma, which is the 5th house. The Sanchita Karma is all your accumulated karma so far. So now your Kriyaman Karma, your day-to-day karma is getting connected to the house of the Sanchita Karma, which means whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, it has a option for you, or it has the potential for you to be adding value to your Sanchita Karma, which means improving your Sanchita Karma, letting go of the karmic debt you are having, letting go of the karmic baggages you are having, and improving your Sanchita Karma, and getting gains of the 5th house, because now the 10th house lord is in the 5th house. So this is a good placement of taking risks in your job, in your career, and through the risks getting gain. And this could also mean that you are sometimes forced to take the risks because you are going now 8 houses away from yourself. The 10th house lord going 8 houses away from itself in the 5th house means obstacles, challenges and issues may come in your job from time to time. This may also come in terms of upheavals and issues with your supervisors and managers. So sometimes you may have issues and challenges with your supervisors and other authority figures, even clients or important customers. How you work with them, how you are able to overcome those obstacles and yet keep the relationship intact. Work long hours to work on how you have developed the rapport, and you face the obstacles and upheavals yet come on top is this placement. But through the upheavals you may also be forced to take the risk, and the risks that you take, if you are doing it with dedication, commitment, ready to put in long hours, not taking any shortcut, not breaking any rules, then you will find that over a period of time a lot of gains come to you, good gains come to you. This is also placement of you taking risk in your speculative investment. So this is the placement of initial failures. So your investments may not come good sometimes. Your chance of having children quickly in your life may also take a back seat. So this is also placement of having children a little late in life, or getting married late in life and so having children late in life. Or your first child could also face some challenges, initial challenges in his life before he starts to do good in his life, because the 10th house lord is of Kriyavan Karma is going 8 places away from itself in the 5th house of children. This is a good placement of doing something in a line which also has a public performance attached to it, because the 5th house is also the house of public performance and being able to shine. However, the 10th house lord natural ruler is Saturn and the 5th house lord natural ruler is Sun. So which means you have to put in long hours of hard work, but you may be able to shine. You may be able to shine in your career, you will may be able to shine in related to your investments, you may be able to shine in public performances. If you are a dancer, singer, actor, anybody who is getting connected to media, the visual media, you can do very, very well. You can do very well in acting also, but you will have to follow the dedication and the disciplined approach of doing a job and look at it as a job rather than a hobby or something else that you're doing, but put in that much passion that you need to put in if you like something. So liking something, developing a liking for that job, working on that is the strong placement. So if you're able to overcome initial obstacles, overcome initial hiccups, be able to understand why the obstacle is coming and where you need to put in your hands and feet, you will get good success. So you have to search for where the success is coming and where you will be able to find success, and then you will get the success, because this has the 8th house denotation. So without digging in and then pulling things out and then finding your gold mine is this placement. So be willing to work hard, be willing to put in long hours of research, analytical ability, and have a keen eye on your finance and resources, and you may be very good at it. So if you are following the dedication and duty and organization of the 10th house and following something that you like to do, willing to take the risk, ready to overcome the obstacles and upheavals initial part of your life, then the later part of your life will be much more stable, will be more good for you, and will also get you all the potential to not only make it good but also to be happy and be contented and get the gains of the 5th house. And that is the placement of the 10th house lord in the 5th house for you. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 6th house is a very, very good placement. One, both of them are Upachaya houses, which means over a period of time both will allow you to grow. So this sometimes tends to put the brakes on you and you grow slower than the others, or at least when you look around yourself you feel you're going slower than the others. Everybody else seems to be doing good or overtaking you. However, this is a strong placement of stability, where others may also make quick gains, but they are also going through a lot of upheavals in their life. Somebody may be losing their job, somebody may be losing their money, somebody may be losing a relationship. So those challenges come to people's life. Your life could be slower but more stable. And so for an outsider, you may be seen as a person who has everything in life, who have a stable house, stable family, everything. But you may be looking at others and you may be feeling that they have moved ahead in life and I am left behind. So this is the placement of both the sides thinking that the other side has the better better deal in life than themselves. But this is 9 houses away from itself. So gains cannot elude you. Gains have to come to you, though with hard work, which the 10th house denotes. So if you are living your life with discipline, with commitment, willing to work hard and long hours, willing to work with your supervisors and work with the team members. So this is the strong placement of both on one side the colleagues of the denoted by the 6th house and people working under you, and the underprivileged people and your authority figures, bringing them together, your career and service together, and then getting gains. And then only the doors of fate and luck will open for you. But because it is 9 houses away from itself, this is also a placement where you will do better in your career, better in life if you have higher learning or higher qualification. The more qualified you are, you will do better. So if you are stuck in a career, add a few degrees or add a degree, important degree to your qualification, and you will find that the career takes a step forward. Because this is also 9 houses away, it also means that you are helping people and you are serving others who are themselves going through challenges in life. And so through the life experiences that you have, you help people also ease their life. And this is a good placement where you are working in the medical field or in the pharmaceutical field or in the banking industry also. and anything which is attached to serving people is this connection. You could also be somebody, if important planets like Saturn or Jupiter get involved, you could be somebody connected to justice or legal framework, and then you are doing something, you are helping others to face upheavals, challenges in their lives, and you may also standing for people through fighting their cases or counseling them or guiding them. So very, very strong service oriented placement through service, higher qualifications, serving people from different cultures, serving people from across the national boundaries, and getting gains and getting the blessings of Guru. This is a very, very strong placement that you have the blessings of Guru and you are seen as a Guru and as an expert over a period of time. And so over a period of time you develop the expertise in an area and then you serve in that area and people look up to you, and through that you get stable results. Everybody wants you, they offer you good jobs, they offer you good designations, they offer you good roles. So fantastic placement from a career oriented rather than a business oriented placement for you, and success there. If you have this placement of the 10th house lord in the 6th house, where the 6th house is the Bhrigu Bhav of service and the 10th house is the house of Kriyaman Karma, and 9 places away, this is a very, very spiritual placement. It is a very, very strong placement of having the blessings of the Supreme Lord himself. So if you have this placement, don't waste it. You will find a lot of blessings come to you out of nowhere, as long as you are sticking to your principles, you are committed and you are grateful. So if you have this placement, everything is in your favor. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 7th house is a very, very good placement, because the 10th house lord is going 10 houses away from itself. So which means a very, very strong karma oriented placement of the 7th house. So here, which means that whoever comes into your life, you have a karma towards them. You have some baggage that you are carrying towards them. This is not for somebody you met fleetingly. This is for the people who generally, regularly you meet every day. So somebody who washes your car, somebody who's the maid in your house, somebody who you work on a day-to-day basis, the security guard in your building, whoever it is, there is some karma attached to everybody who comes more than 6-7 times that you meet that person. There is some karma towards them, because the 10th house lord is going 10 houses away. So you have some karmic debt. So this means that it is important for you to treat people well, treat people nicely, because you don't know whose karmic baggage, whose karmic debt you are carrying. If you treat people badly, the karmic debt will be tenfold. But if you treat people well, the karmic benefits will also be tenfold. Because the 7th house is also a house of relationship with other people, and the 10th house is the house of Kriyaman Karma, karma that you do to other people, and through those relationships you are able to achieve your karma. So karma, 10th house planet of Kriyaman Karma and karma going 10 houses away of karma in the house of everybody else who you meet on a day-to-day basis. This is also very good placement of partnerships, which means anybody and everybody who you see, you should see this person as a partner in karma, which means treat people well, of course, but also share something from your life. You may not need to share all your money, but keep those people who are underprivileged, especially those working for you, happy. So give some goodies to people. You know, the festival of Diwali is also upon us in a few days. So treat people well, wish them. If you can't do anything, give them lend them a ear, a patient ear, listen to their stories, help them in whatever way you can. And very, very strong placement of improving your karma through that. This is also the placement of having a very, very strong karma in getting very good business gains, building your business empire over a period of time. So you start off small, you build those partnerships, those relationships, and through slowly over a period of time you build. This is a placement where for the first 10 to 15 or even 20 to 25 years, you are very, 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 very slow growth in business, and suddenly it takes off. And when it takes off like nobody else's business. And these are very, very stable results for you. They are just not taken away from you, and they just don't go away just like that. Once a stable result is given to you of the placement of the 10th house lord in the 7th house, 10 houses away, hardly anybody will be able to take those results away from you, unless it's a very inimical placement. The other thing is, you have a strong karma towards your spouse. And if you treat your spouse very well, you are very, very committed to your spouse, you stand by your spouse through thick and thin, then your karma, the karmic baggage that you are carrying will be reduced. You will get more gains out of spouse, you will be getting more gains out of your partnership, you will get more gains out of your team members. We all work with somebody or the other. So you will find that if you treat your spouse very well, you are dedicated to your spouse, you are committed and loyal to the spouse, and you respect the spouse and you expect less from him or her, you will find then automatically you will be able to do well in other areas of life also, and you attract gains. You will be able to do well in business also if you treat the spouse well. So the spouse is sort of a magnet to attract better gains for you and better karma for you, because you are shedding the karmic debt that with this placement. So if you have the 10th house lord in the 10th house, it's a very good placement of shedding your karma, building an empire over a period of time, very stable results, very stable relationships, and everybody else who you come on a day-to-day basis, each one of them directly or indirectly will add something to your life, and more good than any negatives. So if you have this placement, make the use of it well. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 8th house is a tricky placement to some extent, but it is also gain making placement if you know how to utilize it. Because the 10th house of karma, your kriyaman karma, day-to-day karma, and very karmic placement oriented planet, because of the rulership of Saturn, is now going 11 places away from itself into the 8th house of upheavals and obstacles, which means you will get gains out of obstacles and upheavals. So whenever you face obstacles and upheavals in your life, look at for the opportunity. Now many times whenever we face obstacles in career or in our job, we look at around us and feel, oh man, another bad day, another bad boss, another bad issue, what am I facing? There is a hidden opportunity in every upheaval you face through this placement, and that's why it's a tricky placement. Nothing is given to you on a platter. If you have the 10th house lord in the 8th house, 11 houses away from itself, which means you are given an opportunity to get your aspirations and your wishes fulfilled. So if you know where to look for and you are able to look for the opportunity in the upheaval, in the roadblock, in the obstacle, in the challenge, in the issue, then your heart desires can be fulfilled. And because it is 11 houses away, this is also a strong placement, having very strong social contacts and using those social contacts to overcome obstacles and upheavals. So whenever an upheaval comes in your life, whenever an issue comes in your life, whenever a challenge comes in your life, reach out to somebody in your social contacts and you will find that they will give you a way out. So for example, you have a bad day at work, and if you feel you have a very lousy job and you have a lousy boss, reach out to a friend, reach out to somebody who's a guide, reach out to somebody who's in the same industry, or reach out to anybody who you feel can lend you a patient ear, is a person who can give you sound advice. You will find that not only will they give you sound advice and be able to help you overcome that, sometimes an opportunity will also come out through that association. It may not be day one that you meet somebody and say, oh, okay, leave that job and come and work in my office. That may not happen once. But if you regularly keep in touch with people and through the social connections, you build on your social connections, you will find these social connections will stop upheavals coming to you and give you gains. So the crux is work on your social connections. Why? Because the 11th house is the second house to the 10th house. So the earnings of the 11th house come from the second house. And now the 10th house lord is going 11 houses away and placed in the 8th house. Which means the earning will come to you from other people's money which the 8th house represents. And your heart's desires will be fulfilled through the placement. So whenever somebody goes through an upheaval themselves, you will also make money. Whenever you face an upheaval, opportunity is given to you. So why can't this placement be a very special placement? Other thing is your karma, 10th lord of karmic, kriyaman karma, and karma is getting placed in the 8th house of moksha, which means every issue that is given to you is a test for you to move towards your moksha. It's one more step towards the moksha. Don't waste it. You're going through an upheaval, fine. All of us will have challenges. We may feel sad. We may be cynical about life. But if you're still grateful to the Supreme Energy, what he has given to us, I don't know the gender of the Supreme Energy, but what he or she has given us, and we submit to the will of the Lord, yet we work on our karma, we keep doing our duties, we don't take any shortcut, then this is the placement of moksha, being a possibility, strong possibility for you, because what is the heart desire? a heart desire also to get salvation. But that is if you desire moksha. If you desire something else, money, other things in life, those may also come to you. But this is a strong placement of doing a karma right of the 10th house and getting the gains of moksha for you, because the 11th house is also the house of gains. So the earnings of the 10th house of karma is coming from the 8th house of upheavals and obstacles and issues. Understand the placement well, and you will make a lot of money through those obstacles, from the issues and from other people's money. So if you are working in an industry which connects you to other people's money through banking, investment, taxes, audits, investment banking, whatever is getting connected, working in the share market, anything of that sort, you will make a lot of money. This is also good placement of making money through shared property, good placement of getting inheritance also. So overall a fantastic placement if you are able to take the issues and challenges and obstacles that come to you with a lot of fortitude, with a lot of perseverance, with a lot of patience, and yet being grateful. Initial challenges may come to you, but finally once you are able to go through it, yet be submissive, yet be grateful, only good things will happen to you in life. And that is the placement of the 10th house lord in the 8th house for you. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 9th house is the Raj Yoga, and it's a strong Raj Yoga. However, sometimes it is seen also as a step down, because you are not moving up from the 10th into the 11th, but you are moving a step down. So this is, while it is a strong Raj Yoga, it is also a placement or a kind of the Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga. The Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga means that your dharma and your karma getting connected. 9th house is your dharma, 10th house is your karma. So this is one of the very, very strong Raj Yogas, or one of the very auspicious yogas if somebody has it. Your dharma and karma, your duty and your work is getting connected, which means your work becomes your duty, and your duty is to work, but find the right direction. This is a good placement of using your high learning and high degrees also to do your job, to do your career. Sometimes this is also to do duty in the line of higher learning. So you working in the line of education, anything connected to education, through books, through publication, through printing, through publishing, through teaching, through consulting, supplying stationery to a bookstore, or supplying maybe books, or anything connected to education is this placement. This is also strong placement of getting connected to spiritual places, not just spiritual organizations, but temples, mosques, churches, anything. This is also good placement of getting connected to travel agencies, even airline and ticketing offices, or working for MNCs, working across foreign lands, and going abroad and working also. But because the ninth house is 12 houses away from the 10 houses, so this means that initial challenges may come to you, initial issues may come to you in foreign lands, or working in MNCs, or working with people from different cultures. But if you are able to keep the dharma and the karma connection strong, you continue to do your duty because you think that is what you have come into this life for, because the 10th house is the house of karma. Your kriyaman karma, day-to-day karma should be, I have to do my duty and I will not refrain from doing my duty. I will not allow anything to come between me and my duty. So whatever work you are choosing, doing it with a lot of heart, doing with a lot of dedication, doing it with a lot of commitment and patience, and willing to wait till results come to you. Because the 9th house is 12 houses away, which means initial efforts will go to waste, initial investments will go to waste, initial relationship may go into challenges, initial partnerships may also go into challenges. So if you persevere, you continue to do your duty, gains will come to you after a period of time. And if you continue to do your duty with a very strong religious bent of mind, then all gains come to you. And this is a good placement of also having a lot of blessings from gurus also. And you being seen as a guru, as being seen as an expert, and because you are seen as an expert, then your career also does well. So try and become the best in your work. So if you are working with a team, each one of them is very good in their own careers, in their own qualification. You be better than them, not just in terms of qualification, but also expertise. And if you are able to showcase and demonstrate your expertise, then you will find that gains, name, fame, good partnerships, good results, people's dependence on you can come about, and you can make a lot of gains from foreign lands, foreign connection, MNCs, people working from different cultures, and less from people maybe from your own culture. But good overall placement, a very karmic placement, If you have this placement, it's a good placement for a lot of success, a lot of goodies coming in your life, maybe a little late, but better late than never. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 10th house is a very strong placement and a very karmic placement also. One, the 10th house lord is very, very strong in its own house. Who is not the tiger in its own den? However, this is also a placement of very long, effort before the realization comes to you that this life is more about karma for others rather than for self, because the 10th house is the house of Kriyaman Karma and strongly connected to your duty. So if you are strongly connected to your duty, your responsibility, you work with a lot of commitment, you work with a lot of loyalty, then this is a great placement for you for getting good success in any area of your life that you choose, whether you want to do business, whether you want to work for somebody else, whether you're doing a job, whatever you do, in anything you do, you will get success with this placement. However, be willing to work, put in long hours, being patient, being committed, being dedicated is this placement. This is the very strong placement of being tested again and again. So your loyalty will be tested, your commitment will be tested, your relationships will be tested, your ability to work with others will be tested. You may have issues with your team members, you may have issues with your spouse, you may get initial issues with your supervisors and managers. So from time to time you may get good supervisors who support you, but from time to time also you may get lousy supervisors who may make your life miserable. So whenever you'll find that this is not a stable position, this is a position of ups and downs. So you have a big crest and then a trough. So there is one big up and then there is a one down. So the up is given to you how you take care of the down. So when you are down and out, when you face issues, yet you stick to your duty, yet you stick to your karma, yet you are disciplined in your approach, yet you don't cut corners, yet you are patient and you persevere, then the up will also come to you, and then again a down will come for you. But the up that comes to you will be a bigger up than the last up. So if there is less gains last time when the high came for you, the next high will be a much bigger high. So working with perseverance, achieving everything in life and treating everybody, whoever you meet with, equality, never mistreating anybody. And because from the 10th house, being placed in the 10th house itself, the natural aspect is on the 4th house, so your duty towards your family is paramount. So doing your duty to family and not forgetting your family. Many times in this position, the family is at the receiving end of not getting your attention, not getting your support, not getting your love and respect, not getting your due attention, and you not even realizing that your family is at the receiving end, or you have most neglected your family. So if you are able to take care of your family, you are able to help them and spend time with them, and keep asking yourself whether you're being a good father, spouse, sibling, then you will find that the mental peace also comes to you, the happiness also comes to you, the goodies of the 4th house, the riches will also come to you, and the ups that the 10th house gives you after initial ups and downs comes for you. This is like a camel ride, so you have these jerks that you get, but you will also find that with each jerk you move up and the camel grows higher and you get higher and higher. This is a very, very strong placement of getting a lot of karmic benefits with the blessings of the supreme energy, such a karmic placement, and getting everything in life and getting to the highest placement in your career if you stick to your duty and you do it with dedication. So if you have the 10th house lord in the 10th house for you, make the best use of it. The placement of the 10th house lord in the 11th house is also very good placement. One, the 10th house lord of karma is going into the 2nd house from itself, which means money is getting connected through their karma and your social connections. This is a very good placement of you being able to work in large organizations and doing your karma, your duty, with a lot of fortitude, perseverance, patience, and a lot of structure and a lot of discipline. And through that you are able to establish good connections with society, with your clients, with customers, and through those connections you earn very well. This is also a strong placement where your karma is getting connected at the higher goals of life, which the 11th house represents. So you may work in a large organization which in itself is getting connected to doing service to others, having products which reach out to masses and huge masses and huge huge populations around the world, and through your services, through your products, you add value to people. So because the 11th house is connected to social causes and large issues of the world, so your karma is getting connected to how much of a service you are able to add to other people, how much of a solution provider you are to other people. If you are able to help people well through your social contacts, through your social connections, then a lot of money comes to you, earning comes to you, savings comes to you. However, the second house is also the house of your principles and values, which means in trying to solve the problems of the world, you should not try to take shortcuts. You should not make any dealings, any political dealings. Also, how you are able to deal with your supervisors and managers and the other authority figures at your workplace will also be the one which will trigger the social contacts. Without being able to keep authority figures in your organization on your side and the rapport with them, you will not be able to create the social connections outside with the larger part. So taking your authority figures in your organization along, working on your relationships with your supervisors and managers, and through them being able to connect with the outside world and to reach to large masses and help them through principles and values, gets you earnings and gets you a lot of money. This is also a placement where you are able to help others to earn their livelihood also, because the 10th house lord is going into the second house from itself, and the second house is also the house of earning and saving. So you could be connected to microfinance that you get, or any sort of loans that you give to other people, to multitude of populations around the world, and through that you solve people's problems. So you are helping people either through money or through services or through products or loans, or giving them some sort of an assistance, some sort of a push, and through that you are able to help them get their own livelihood. Yet you are also able to give them food, because the second house is also the house of food. So you may be able to work in organizations which are catering to either supplying food or creating food oriented products, or packaging fruits, or growing fruits or foods, and through that helping the masses. This could also mean that you export fruits or export food products around the world and reach the masses, and through that you are also able to help climate, or you are able to help those populations also get their earnings. So it may be like a large big country importing or exporting and getting their foods packaged in some other country, and through that providing livelihood in other countries. So there are a lot of social connotations with this placement. There are a lot of societal connections placed with this, and this is also strong placement where you are doing your duty and your karma, and over a period of time you are getting gains, because the 11th house is also an Upachaya house. Working in large organizations, and through your fortitude, through your perseverance, reaching up the ladder and getting a lot of name, fame, earning, and also being able to use your communication skills, which the second placement represents. And a good placement to keep your family very happy, because the second house is the house of family as well. So you may have very strong social connection through which your family is also helped, and your family also becomes a part of your business if you are getting connected, if your family is getting connected in any way with your business. So overall, a very good connection of making a lot of money through your work, helping social causes, being a solution provider to the masses at large. What more you want when you are able to help yourself and other people? So if you have the placement of the 10th house lord in the 11th house, a good placement, a blessed placement. If you have the 10th house lord placed in the 12th house, here the 12th house is 3 houses away from the 10th house, which means your karma is getting connected to a strong house of moksha, of solitude. This is a placement of where you need to think through what you really want to do in life, and how you're able to contribute to not only your values through your principles and values to your work, but also how you are able to do things for the hereafter. So this is a strong placement to balance between the material world in the current life, and also to look into the next life and try and prepare yourself. Try and aim for the moksha, if not moksha, at least a better life may come to you next life. Because the 12th house is also the house of imagination and using your higher beliefs. So it means that use your higher beliefs, use your imagination, and through that do something in the line of your karma, so that you get moksha. This is also a placement where you let go of the karma that you do for personal benefit, because the 12th house is the house of waste and excess. If you do it for personal gains, then those efforts will give you less fruit and there will be losses. So that's why this is a balanced position where you balance your current needs in this current life and with that of the moksha. And being 3 houses placed away from itself, hard work and effort will also be the one which will give you gains both in this life and the hereafter. Nothing will come easy to you. Initial part of life you will find that most of your efforts are going waste. Most of your investments are not bearing you fruit. Your high learning, your high degrees are not giving you enough fruit. Struggles at work may be there. Promotion may not come easy to you. Appreciation may not come to you, and frustration and anxieties may come into you. But that is also where your biggest test is coming, because the Supreme Energy is saying, are you ready to give up the strong denotation of the 12th house? If you are ready to give up and you are not keen so much on material gains, but you are still being grateful, then the material gains also of the 10th house come to you, because the 3rd house is the house of self-enterprise. The more effort you do, the more self-enterprise you do, gains may also come to you. However, if the self-enterprise is not with a commitment, with dedication and with the order and structure, without cheating anybody, without trying to grab somebody else's money and somebody else taking away somebody else's credit, then gains come to you. If you are not carrying yourself with ethical moral values, you are not carrying yourself with moral conduct, then the 3rd house of efforts from itself and the moksha can lead to waste and excess of any and every effort. So learn to balance this position, learn to do to work with others, use your communication and brand yourself as somebody who is a solution provider. Don't brand yourself as somebody who is looking out for other people's money. Then people will keep you at bay, the results will not come to you, people will keep away from you. If you have been facing challenges in your life where you feel you have not been appreciated, people are not grateful for what you have done, people are not grateful for what value you bring to their life, then this could be one meaning to you, that or a pointer towards you that probably you are not focusing on your karma for the hereafter as much as you're engrossed in your material existence on a day-to-day level. Move beyond the material existence on the day-to-day level in this life. Balance. Look at the meaningful resources that you need to have a comfortable life, but don't push for too much of materialism, because you are a step away from a very strong placement of moksha. An opportunity is given to you. Use your creativity, use your imagination, help others, put more effort in helping others than helping yourself, and you will find that both you get the rewards of this life and the next life. That is what we are in this world for, to get both, the best of both the worlds, isn't it? So if you have the 10th house lord in the 12th house, make the most of it. So friends, now that we have discussed the placement of the 10th house lord in the various houses, check where your 10th house lord is. Keep in mind that this is a very generic reading that I have given to you. Specifically what Raj Yogas you have, what doshas you have, what are the benefic aspects or what are the malefic aspects. Each one of them will give you a different denotation, a different challenge, a different opportunity. Please understand them well and use it to your benefit. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you are looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the links given below. Please subscribe to my channel, and till some other time with some other video, this is your friend, astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.